Welcome. This is the podcast that you are listening to.
Yes, that has not been named yet.
I guess the first thing we need to do is name it. Yeah, so this is episode 0, I guess, or like 0.01. I guess the name of this episode will be the test episode, but that's beside the point. My name's Barry. I'm going to be... Excuse me. Hold on. Okay, we're good. I'm going to be your... I don't know if host is the right word. I'm going to be the guy that's talking to you through your speakers. Or your headphones. Or whatever it is you are listening to. And before we go any farther, you're my favorite person. That's not a lie. I don't have a lot of favorite people. But yeah, so I guess that's it. So we just start talking about stuff. We're not really gonna have a... Go ahead.
Yeah, I should probably introduce myself instead of just being that one guy who says,
no, I just wanted you to be the awkward voice in the corner.
So I will be. I am literally in a corner right now.
So we're also gonna have more people, but it's spring break. No one's in town, so we kind of played ourselves. Yeah,
that wasn't the best idea. By the way, my name is Joel. I'm kind of like the guy, the awkward voice. I am actually gonna be the awkward voice in the background.
I poured tea on myself.
Oh no!
Dang it!
Oh well.
Okay,
where do we start?
What you gonna do?
Yeah, so... Yeah. Nobody else is here. Spring break. Wanted to at least get started because, you know, the best way to do anything is to just start it. I mean...
Yeah, we needed to test our equipment. But that's boring talk that y'all don't want to listen to.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't want to listen to it.
You never know.
Okay.
Somebody could have, like, the interest of listening to technical babble for, like, an hour and a half.
Okay. If you're still listening, you're my favorite person again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we need to come up with a name.
Yeah. I was thinking of two things from over the last couple times we were working on stuff.
Okay.
Involving either hashtag not spawn, which is stupid, or
yeah, not gonna lie, that's not your best. Neither one of those are your best options. Not gonna lie.
I wore the bronze dice. Welcome. No.
Also, that's like an inside joke between those who play D&D.
Yeah.
And of course, no, we gotta tell that story now.
No, we don't have to.
I mean, they're all gonna be... I don't even remember that story, to be completely honest.
Yeah, it was completely obscure. So, yeah. Never mind.
Okay, well...
Yeah.
Yes, so, we're here. I was kind of thinking of, like, track 1, but I don't know how that would work.
Track 1?
Yeah, like, I play my trap card. Just kidding, track, rather than, like, the first track on a CD.
Oh... I don't know. Maybe.
Wade came up with that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Dude, nice.
So, I guess this is the point where I say copyright Wade.
Wade has trademark on the name, I guess. Track 1. I was thinking, usually whenever we think of names, I always go on to like Google and look up names just to make sure they haven't already been taken. Like that, you know, you gotta make sure you're distinctive.
Yeah.
So.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pay attention now.
Professionalism. While looking at phones while doing a podcast.
I mean,
but this is the first thing, and we're not even trying to be like super professional or anything.
Listen, I do what I want. This magic card costs $1.99.
Dude.
That's not great for me. But yeah. So track 1.
Okay.
Or trap 1.
Trap 1. Who knows?
A as in like trap 1, as in every time we trap a listener, we've trapped them.
Yeah.
Bet.
No. We don't want trapped listeners. We don't want them to feel like they've been trapped.
Yeah. Anyways, while you research that, just a little bit more about us, I guess. We're
college
just
students.
Yeah, we're just your average nerdy college students.
Yep.
Our hobbies include video games,
D&D,
Magic,
more D&D.
more D&D. Some of us play more sports than others.
Yeah.
I, for one, love soccer.
We only have one person in our campus ministry that does not play, that is not like an actual nerd. Chandler,
you right. Yeah, so you mentioned that. We're also part of this ministry, but that's beside the point. I mean, not really, but
maybe
it really doesn't make a difference to whether you listen to us or not.
We are just people who are speaking because we like to talk and have fun and do stuff while also, I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah.
While also being in college.
Yeah, we just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Normally, it will sound better than this, but
but it's
whatever.
first episodes.
Yeah, baby steps.
Episode 0.
So, I was thinking about stuff to talk about as for this test podcast, and the only thing I could think of is I just went and saw Captain Marvel this morning.
Really?
Yeah, first of all, I went at 11 a.m. because ticket prices are so much cheaper, and I was tired the whole time because it's Saturday and I'm a college student, which means I normally sleep until like 1.
Unfortunately, no spoilers because I haven't even watched it.
No, we won't do that. I was just...
Thank you.
I'm not a spoiling person. Actually, I don't know. Sometimes I do, just mainly because I don't care. But anyways, I was just watching it with a friend, and got me thinking about just movies in general. We were going through afterwards. Obviously we were talking about the next big Marvel movie, which will timestamp this podcast now. Endgame Avengers hasn't come out yet. Comes out next month. And we were just, afterwards, me and my friend were just talking about like how this movie fits into that. And like I said, we won't really go into it, but it started a whole larger conversation about movies. And I bet you can't get the top 10 grossing movies of all time.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure of all time.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I feel like I already know this.
I have the list. According to boxofficemojo.com.
Okay.
And so, do you want me to give you a reference so that you can kind of know what you're dealing with, or do you want to just go?
I might just go, actually.
Okay. Well,
actually, no.
I'll give you the reference anyways. So, number 12 on this list is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Did not see it. Was told it was good. And Star Wars The Last Jedi. Also, I saw that one. I didn't like it that much. Unpopular opinion.
Yeah,
but we can discuss that later.
I feel as if there are a lot of people who didn't like it.
Yeah, we can have that discussion after you go through this, just about all that stuff.
Yeah,
but that's number 12 and 11. So there's your kind of reference.
Yeah.
Do you want to go one by one, or do you want to just go for it?
See, I want to start with at least one of the top 3, just because I feel as if I would know what they are. And it's of all time, as in like all the way back till the beginning of cinema. Yeah,
so also as I'm talking, I realized I said I didn't really like The Last Jedi. I love The Last Jedi. That's actually number 6. I was thinking of, what's the new one? No, that is The Last Jedi. Last Jedi is 2017. Yeah, I freaking hated that movie. We can talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Calm down. I can tell you're getting angry. Please stop getting angry. You're driving your car to work.
What?
Like,
oh no!
Calm down. Don't crash. We'll talk about that in a minute. But
how did I even get here?
I thought it has a deceptively close title to what's number 6? A New Hope, Revenge of the Empire. No.
Revenge of the Sith?
No, Revenge of the Sith is number 3. I also hated that movie.
Number 6. Oh, number 6 is...
It's number 5. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
And the number 6 is the one that I thought this other one was, which is...
Let's see. Last...
I'll look it up.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I
so
feel
you want to go one by one, or you want to go just all of them?
I'll just start with one that I feel would be in there.
Okay.
And I don't.
But you gotta give a number.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta give a number. Like it's cheating if you don't.
Okay. Well, which one was? There was one that just blew. Okay. I feel as if number 9 might be somewhere along the lines of like Frozen.
So, do you want? All right, you're wrong.
Okay.
Now, do you want hints as to what number 9 is?
Yes.
So according to this list, number 9 is a recent movie. Forrest Whitaker was in it. He was freaking old. He's an old dude. I don't know where they keep pulling him out of, like what hole they keep pulling him out of, but that's beside the point. Mm-hmm. It has the famous line, "The strength of the Black Panther will now be stripped away," which immediately gives that movie away.
Did you actually? Okay.
I'm sorry.
You actually said the title. So if this was like catchphrase, I
would be out. But yeah. So number 9 is Black Panther.
Black Panther.
So
wait. For a hint, is like half of them from Disney? Or a Disney related franchise?
Do you count Marvel as related to Disney?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay. So Disney, Pixar, Marvel.
There's a lot of Disney. I don't see any Pixar actually.
Oh. Interesting.
Pixar, get your act together. Make a good movie.
What? How dare you insult Pixar?
I'm not insulting Pixar. Pixar just hasn't made they haven't made an incredibly great movie. Wait, was Incredibles 3 Pixar or is that Disney?
That's Pixar. That's part of the Pixar universe.
They haven't made a great movie since Incredibles 3, which is literally their last movie.
Incredibles 3?
I meant 2, which is number 15 on this list. So they're not in the top 15. So get your act together, Pixar. Also, Incredibles 2 was a great movie, but, get your act together.
So I'd say personally, my number 1 is Into the Spider-Verse.
It's not even in the top 10.
How dare they? Okay, so it hasn't been updated.
It has been updated. This has been updated since... This has like some 2018 stuff in it.
Okay, but it hasn't been... Is there anything... How far up through 2018? Because that came out on like almost around Christmas.
I mean, there's incredibly recent stuff. Aquaman came out in 2018, near the end of 2018. That's on here.
Obviously, it's a lie because in the Spider-Verse, everybody... I haven't talked to anybody who... Well, okay. I think there are a couple of people that I've talked to that said it was like, it's fine. But I have not heard anybody who like has hated it or something.
Do you want to know a secret? I haven't actually seen Into the Spider-Verse.
I mean, yeah, I feel as if somebody would be shocked, but like, this was pretty recent, and I have just gotten used to the fact that a lot of people just don't see a lot of movies.
Yeah, so I'm poor because I'm a college student. So like, this is the first movie I went to in a long time, and I only went to it because I had my friends in town at spring break, and like, it was $5 for a matinee. But yeah, Into the Spider-Verse is not in this list. You said that was at number 1?
That would have been the number 1, at least for me.
All right, so on this list, number 1 is a movie that you probably saw, but I guarantee you, if you saw it out of theaters, you hated it. It made an incredible amount of money in theaters, but it's only because of the special effects and 3D effects. After theaters, everyone hated it.
Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
all you needed to know.
Again, that's a movie that like I loved it in theaters, but out of theaters, the special effects just don't add up. Or like the 3D effects of that movie make up for the fact that the movie isn't actually that great. The acting is decent, which is college student for decent. I guess.
I'm so out of touch. I'm in college. I don't even know.
Yeah, the acting is decent and the plot is okay, but like the special effects are what made that movie make so much money, and the 3D effects.
Yeah.
All right, so you're 0 for 2 right now.
Yeah. By the way, who are they? The producer, I think. The producer of Avatar.
James Cameron? No, that was the director.
Yeah.
I don't know who produced the movie.
I think both of them worked on. No, I don't remember who. But the point is, one of either the director or producer of Avatar is now, or maybe both of them worked on Avatar, are now working on, or finished the film Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah, I've heard only good things about that movie.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either, but I really, really need to see it.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen it. That's one of the movies that, like... So, like I said earlier, it's just really expensive to go to the theaters. And that's one that, like, I want to see, but I want to see it... Like, I have no reason to see it in theaters. Like, I'm going to see it out of theaters.
I was actually planning on seeing it.
Really?
Like, yeah.
I might now have a reason to go. Hit me up.
So, yeah. I will text somebody else in our campus ministry and see if he wants to come. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well...
So, okay.
Thank you for sticking through talking about movie watching plans.
Seriously, go watch it, because I know somebody who knows the director.
Isn't that based off of anime?
Mangaka. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows the mangaka.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're still 0 for 2. So you want to keep going? You got number 1 wrong and number 9 wrong.
Well,
you just need 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2.
Okay. So number 10, I'm just gonna go say Wreck-It Ralph.
No. Number 10 is the last movie of an incredibly popular movie series from the late 2000s to 2010s. Is that what we're calling them? 2010s or the 10s? The 10s, yeah.
Wait, this is the 2010s.
Yeah, so it's like early 2000, like 2000 to 2010s. Haven't come out in a while. The last one, actually, yeah, the last one came out in 2011. It's been that long? Wow.
Wait, is it?
Well, this one came out in 2011. So it's the last movie of an incredibly popular series, 8-part series.
Oh, 8-part. Oh wait, it's from Star Wars.
No, Star Wars is okay. First of all, Star Wars is only 6-part. Well.
It's
8 parts now, but the newest one came out in 2017.
Oh,
This one
so
came out in 2011.
Newest. Okay.
Yeah, this is the latest. Came out in 2011. It's a Warner Brothers movie.
Oh.
Takes place in England. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Okay, it's Harry Potter.
Yeah. As I was talking through that though, I remembered that there are new Harry Potter movies out. We could talk about those too. Those are actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I actually like Fantastic Beasts and Crimes of Grindelwald. Not as much as the original though.
Yeah, I haven't watched Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah, it was actually pretty decent. So for those of you who are getting mad at me now for saying that the last Harry Potter movie came out in 2011, you can stop because I remembered my mistake.
Yeah.
So yeah, Deathly Hallows Part 2 is number 10. So you got 9, which is Black Panther. You just want to keep going down the list? Or do you want to keep randomly guessing?
I will randomly guess all the
Okay,
no,
so you have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2.
Okay, so 1 we said was...
1 is Avatar, 10 is Harry Potter, The Deathly Hallows Part 2, 9 is Black Panther.
So it feels as if most of these are special effects related.
You would be right.
And just the fact
special effects, stunt related, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not actually seeing a single animated movie on this list.
There? Well, obviously, because Academy Awards actually try hard. Oh, wait, no. I think they actually tried with Into the Spider-Verse to get like the best to actually focus on.
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse is good.
Yeah.
I can't actually say I haven't seen it. I can't pretend like I saw it because I just admitted I didn't see it like 10 minutes ago, so sorry about that.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
But yeah, a lot of these are like special effect type movies. There are a lot of animated movies in the top 20. I will say that, like 20 to 11. There's a lot of animated movies.
Are there any that were before like 1950s?
Before 1950s?
Yeah. Because if Citizen Kane is not on there, wait, Citizen Kane was.
I got 94.
Look it up.
I don't see any before 1950s.
Well, then that makes sense actually.
The earliest I'm seeing is where is it? It was in 94, but I don't remember what movie it is.
Oh, 94? Oh,
yeah, at number 40, The Lion King.
That was 1994?
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't even born.
Me neither. That's crazy. Okay, so
You got 8 through 2.
Anything. So the top 10 were within like these past like 20 years.
The earliest one came out in 1997.
Oh, 1997.
Yeah.
1997 was my year. I know.
1997. And this is the number 2 movie on the list. If you're gonna go this direction.
Really, really want to say. I was gonna say Finding Nemo, but at the same time,
Finding Nemo came out in the 2000s.
Oh,
I remember that movie coming in theaters when I was a kid.
And then there's also Toy Story.
Toy Story came out before.
Like
yeah.
my year.
All right.
My year
so this.
But all I want to say is Pixar films. It's like
yeah.
So
this is a historic movie, it's a historic movie, and as a history major, it is one of my least favorite historic movies. Not because it's a bad movie, but because it's not about a battle. I'm a college student. Get over it. I like battles.
Okay,
this is not a war movie. It is a drama, I guess you could say. A historical drama from 1997. You need more hints?
I'm a media arts major. I should know this. But then again, I'm a really terrible movie goer. So.
I don't want to give this away.
Yeah. I want to say... Okay.
There's an old woman with a necklace in it.
Old woman... Oh, Titanic?
Yeah, Titanic.
Okay.
It's also a good movie.
I feel as if a lot of people have just ragged on it, and I've never watched it,
so
yeah.
We can talk about that after this list as well. There's a lot of movies we can talk about, and I guess this podcast will be called episode 0.1, the trial run / movies. But Titanic for me, it was good up until the end with the whole stuff about I know everyone's dissected this part just with the stupid door. There was plenty of room.
Buoyancy, science.
That
couldn't make it. No.
Yeah, we can talk about that one as well. Yeah. I have a couple things wrong with that one, but not a lot. So that's number 2. So you need 8 through 3.
Well. Okay, so. Okay, as a hint.
There are 3 Marvel movies.
Okay. Oh, that really.
And the other, so there are three of these last 6 are Marvel movies, and the other 3 are 2 of them are in a series. No, all 3 of them are in a series. But I don't want to tell you what series they are, otherwise you immediately get them.
I'll immediately get them.
But they're not in the same series. So these 3, they're all in a series, but they're not in the same one.
So, okay, so
but there are 3 Marvel movies. We'll start there.
Okay, I feel as if one of them would involve Iron Man.
Actually, all 3 of the Marvel movies that are in this part of the list involve Iron Man.
Well, that kind of. Well, I guess. Okay. I feel as
if they all involve Iron Man.
I feel as if the first Avengers would be number 5.
Close. It's number 6.
6. Okay.
So you want to keep going Marvel? Or you want to go number 5 now, since you already guessed number 5.
Yeah, number 5.
All right. So number 5, it's a 2015 movie. So pretty recent. Chris Pratt's in it. There's an island. And a theme park.
You said Chris Pratt, and
Yeah.
I was instantly gonna think, of like Guardians of the Galaxy, but then you said island and theme park. So
Yeah, this is not Marvel. It's an island and a theme park. I don't want to give you much more because
no, that Jurassic World.
Yeah, Jurassic World.
Jurassic.
So number 6 is Avengers. Number 5 is Jurassic World. You still need 4, 3, 8, and 7. Again, 2 of these are Marvel movies, and I've already stated that Iron Man is in both of them.
Okay, so 7 would be okay. So I feel as if. Let's see. Civil War
is number 19.
19. Oh well. Okay.
So number 7, we'll go there now.
Okay.
This is a non-Marvel movie, and I'm about to see how much you watch movies. This is from a series, where the best one of the series goes by the name Tokyo Drift. Fight me, audience. Tokyo Drift was the best movie in this series.
Well, then I'm almost like out of this.
Yeah, it's Fast. It's Furious 7 from the Fast and Furious series.
Yes.
Yeah, again, Tokyo Drift is the best one of that series.
I think I've only watched one Fast and Furious movie all the way till the end, but I haven't caught up.
Yeah, I didn't know if I didn't figure you'll catch those. Actually, we can talk about this later too. Tokyo Drift is actually the inspiration for the moment when my friend in high school drifted into his mom's van.
Oh no!
Yeah, he thought he was gonna be cool in his Nissan Passport. Look it up if you don't know what that is. It's an automatic Nissan Passport. He was driving home and he lived in like a cul-de-sac, and he was like, "I'm gonna be cool," and he tried to drift, and he was successful in drifting actually, because he like threw the e-brake on and was drifting in the cul-de-sac. But then when you drift, you inherently lose control of the car, right? And so he drifted into his mom's parked minivan on the side of the street.
Well,
needless to say, he got grounded. But he was also an idiot, so.
Yeah.
So you still need 8, 4, and 3. 2 of these are Marvel movies. One of them is not.
8, 4, and 3.
Yes.
2 are Marvel movies. One of them is not. 8, 4, 3.
See, this is an interesting list to me because number 3 is a movie that I originally thought took over at number 1 when it came out. But like I looked at other lists, like because I had this conversation with my friend too when we were getting burgers after the movie, and I looked at multiple lists and it's number 3, and it's always been number 3.
It's always been number 3.
Like, well, it's on every list, so like, this is just weird to me because I swear I remember hearing that this movie overtook every single list when it came out.
It's pretty recent.
2015.
2015. Okay. So, what movies came out in 2015? Wait.
It's a reboot of a series. We've already talked about the series. What else?
2015 reboot of a series. Already talked about a series.
Has the famous line, "That's not how the Force works."
Oh, well. Okay. So you already had to say like Force Awakens?
Yeah, Force Awakens. Yeah. Again, I thought this movie was number 1, and maybe it is. Maybe we're just looking at a bad list, but I could have sworn it was number 1. So you got number 8 and number 7. No,
number 8.
4 and 8. Both of them are Marvel movies. Do you just want me to tell you what they are? Or do you want to keep guessing? Because you're currently 0 for 0. You're 0 for 8
all.
Right now.
Yeah. Might as well take the L.
Well, number 8 is Age of Ultron, which is a freaking dope movie.
Yeah, I was expecting Age of Ultron to be up there.
Number 4 was Infinity War.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I was really surprised.
I should have said it. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I was really surprised when you said, "I know that an Avengers movie is going to be one." The original. I said, "That's the one you wanted to go with, Joel." Age of Ultron came out last year. It was the greatest movie of the year. Yeah.
You mean Infinity War?
I mean, yeah, Infinity War.
Okay, because the Age of Ultron came out in like either 17 or 16 or
Age of Ultron
17.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Wait, so the original Avengers came out when?
12. I remember that one.
What?
I remember when it came out, 2012. Because
many years ago.
I went to go see it at the drive-in movie theater opening weekend.
Wow.
No, I didn't do that. I went to go see when did Civil War come out?
That was like 2 years ago.
It was 2016.
2016?
I went to go see Captain America 2.
I'm so
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I went to go see Winter Soldier in the drive-in movie theater.
Dude.
And that was you've heard the story. That was why I went to school when I was sick and passed out. Yeah, I mean, you've heard the story about how I passed out.
No, I've never heard.
Oh, you haven't? Everyone's heard the story. So I was sick, and this was like Tuesday, and I stayed home from school all day Tuesday, and
I have to pick up the mic. Sorry about it.
The movie came out that Thursday night. My dad said, "Hey, if you're sick, you can't go see the movie with your friends." And I said, "Bet." So I went to school on Wednesday. But, like, I hadn't eaten anything in, like, 48 hours or drinking anything in, like, 48 hours. Because I'm one of those guys that when they get sick, I just don't care about anything. And I feel awful and want people to take care of me. But both my parents had to work. So, like, I was just laying on my couch at the couch at my parents' house back in high school. So I went to school, and I was in biology class. And I hadn't eaten anything all day. Because, like, I was in class all day. Like, my lunch was, like, after biology.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt really terrible. Like I was going to be sick, which is slang for I was going to throw up. I didn't want to say that. I don't know why I said it anyways. So I like raised my hand to ask the teachers like, "Hey, can I like run out the classroom real quick?" And then I woke up on the floor.
Fun.
Literally what happened. I woke up on the floor and Matthew was just staring at me from the desk beside me and going, "What the freak just happened?"
What?
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Mm.
But yeah, what movies did we talk about? We wanted to talk about Titanic and Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with Star Wars because you and I have had this conversation.
The Last Jedi was.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the new Star Wars series. And before we go any further, like, I don't really like. Rey's cool. Like, I like her as a character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think she fits into the universe, but like that's beside the point.
She doesn't really fit in anywhere. I feel that's just her character archetype.
Yeah, and before we go any farther, like what I think the biggest problem is, and you and I had this conversation, is like they marketed the movies wrong. I think that the movies were marketed towards middle school to high school aged kids.
Yeah.
I hesitated to say the word girls because I think they are. I personally think they are marketed towards like a more female group. But I mean, I'm not gonna say that men can't go watch. Yeah, demographic. Men can go watch these movies too. I'm not saying that like you can't. All I'm saying is they're targeted towards a younger demographic.
Yep.
But the demographic that flocked to go see them in theaters were all the 30 to 40-year-old people who grew up watching Star Wars.
Yep.
And I think a lot of the hatred and like hate towards Star Wars is coming because the people who went to go watch the movie were not the people that Disney marketed the movie for.
Yeah, I also I just recently watched like a video related to it. Mm-hmm. And it's like I noticed that with each reboot there seems to just be more and more involving like real life how things work. Cause, and I will I'll credit CinemaSins here because like that was what I watched, and it's like a realization that never in the history of Star Wars was there any talk about fuel or like how hyperspace works and all the like, or what was the word? Hyperspace. The point is, you're going through hyperspace to do this, or even like politics and like the prequels. It's like each time they add another trilogy, there's just more of real life, just stuff in there.
Yeah, and I used
why
to.
Why are you including this?
I used to defend the prequels. Like, I actually liked them, but like now that I think about it, they were awful movies too. They weren't that good.
They have great lines.
They have great lines, but like they're not good movies. Yeah. And I came to that realization recently. I think the biggest thing I hate is the idea that like everything we know about the Force that's been taught to us and that has been set in stone as like rules of the world has changed, right?
Yeah.
Like Rey. Joker never heard of the Force, never used the Force before, but like can do Jedi mind tricks on people.
Yeah. Can have like greater control over.
Yeah, she has greater control over the Force than Luke ever did.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's another one?
Except at the very end when he suddenly was able to make another version of himself and then make a physical object that was actually
Princess Leia with the Superman fly through space. What? The Force is never you've never used the Force before, and this is going to be your first time doing it. The Force has never been described as something that can do that either.
I mean, usually how the Force works is that you move an object, but I mean you could also do force jump, but you usually can't move yourself to an object.
I guarantee you, if Jedi Master Yoda got shot into space like that, he could not do that.
Yeah,
I guarantee it. Just saying. Also, I mean, he did. Yoda, if you want to prove me wrong, come prove me wrong right now. Time out. He didn't show up, Kez. He must not be listening to my podcast.
Well, I mean, this is a recording, by the way. If you didn't already figure this out,
he's Yoda. He can do anything.
He can come back in time he can go to the future because this is a galaxy a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, do we ever know? Do we ever learn what galaxy that is?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Might as well be in the Andromeda galaxy because we're never going there.
Oh yeah, we can talk.
Space.
I don't think we're ever going to be able to travel outside of this galaxy. I honestly don't think we're going to ever be able to terraform outside of the asteroid belt. And I honestly don't know of any reason why you would want to. But that's beside the point.
Trying to get to Jupiter is you get into Jupiter, instantly dead.
Yeah, why would you want to go to Jupiter? There's nothing. It's a gas planet.
That's a child's joke.
I mean, other than exploration, but who cares?
Yeah.
I can see why you want to go to Mars, and going to Mars, I think is actually possible. You can actually colonize Mars.
No, explain it. How you explained it.
Yeah. So, Will, and he'll be on this podcast soon. He wants to be on it a lot.
Probably
when he
next
gets on,
week.
we can have this conversation again. He has freaking weird ideas about nuking the planet Mars, and that's not feasibly possible. You'd blow it up. Essentially, Mars is a dead core planet, which means for those of you who are not science nerds, and I know I just labeled myself as a history nerd and a history student, but
he has
my family is,
he legitimately has a sister who's set to go to NASA or something.
Yeah, she's smart. My family does physics all the time. I grew up doing physics, and I just decided physics wasn't for me. Essentially, what happens is a dead core planet is a planet that... Alright, we'll start from the beginning. Earth is a live core planet. Or I don't think that's what they classify it, but you get the point. Essentially what that means... Yeah, essentially what that means it's a solid iron core surrounded by molten iron.
Yeah.
And both of them are rotating at different rotations.
Rotation.
Which means that they generate a magnetic field.
That's what we want, because that prevents us from getting scorched by solar winds.
Yeah. Winds. Essentially what a magnetic field does is it acts as a force field to keep your atmosphere around.
Yep.
Mars is dead, which means its core doesn't rotate, which means there's no magnetic field, which means even if you could build an atmosphere, it would just get blown off.
And then you just get destroyed.
So
High levels of radiation.
There's no way you can colonize Mars in the sense of like, hey, let's just walk around Mars. You'd have to do it the movie Martian style. Great movie. Where
I watched that. It was,
where you live in bubbles, essentially. Right? You live in domes.
Was it? Okay, wait. That came out when?
That came out when I was in high school, so that had to be between 2012 and 15.
Okay.
It wasn't on the list. I can look it up.
Okay.
Anyways.
Because I was going to spoil it, but then I was like, maybe I probably shouldn't. Because at the end, it has something pretty interesting, but I'm trying to figure out if it has the same ending as I think it has, or if it has a different
I don't remember
interest.
what ending you're talking about.
Okay.
Is it the ending where like he punches a hole in his spacesuit and like flies through space? Because that is impossible. You would die.
No, somebody said it has been explained that if you actually breathe out, making sure that there's no if there's a little air in your lungs or anywhere in you, and then you stayed out there for a couple seconds, and you would not freeze as quickly as you think, and you would not like just like explode.
Right, but the whole idea of like flying through space for like 20 seconds
is stretching it. Certainly.
Yeah, that's stretching it. Yeah. So that's why I have a problem with that. But anyways, you like I was saying, you'd essentially be living Martian movie style where you just live in domes. Yeah. You would have to build a whole lot of domes everywhere. But the way to get there is you, like the Martian movie, you build a ship that just rotates back and forth. Does a figure 8 style between Earth and the Moon, or Earth and Mars, and you
Mars and the Moon.
Yeah. I mean Earth and the Moon. When it hits the Earth, you send people and supplies to it. When it hits Mars, you send people and supplies off, and it just keeps doing this figure 8. Before you establish that, though, you're gonna have to establish all the stuff. So what you do is you colonize the Moon. All right, and when you colonize the Moon, you build a railgun on the Moon. There's no resistance to railguns in space, so you use magnets to launch water, supplies, and equipment to Mars. That way, when you get there, all the stuff's already there. And they have robots that can build the stuff there. So when you get there, theoretically, you won't even have to do anything. You can just step off the spaceship and walk over there to a already built dome. That is my roommate. He's playing Apex.
I don't even know if you can hear that, but if you can, perfect timing.
He's yelling, "You don't even have any guns." Or, "I don't even have any guns."
I don't. I mean, yeah. I don't own guns.
Yeah. He's playing person. Apex, which is a great game. The latest in the Battle Royale mode. I actually like it. I played PUBG for a little bit. I know you're not really a video gamer. I played PUBG for a little bit, but like
I'm more of like, so for me how it works is that I'm almost like, somebody said that the difference between a nerd and a geek is that a nerd is a person who actually does this stuff, and a geek is a person who sort of like studies this stuff. I'm more of a game geek, where I just learn about all these different games and stuff. So it's like I haven't learned enough about Apex yet, but like
it's fun. It's different from normal battle royales in the sense that you have a revive system.
Yeah.
So once like in normal battle royales, once you go down, you're down. But in this one, if your teammates are still up, they have a period of time where they can grab like your dog tag essentially and take you to a respawn point, so you can come back.
So it's almost
it's a very limited time that you can do that though.
So it's almost I get like sort of that Modern Warfare, Call of Duty vibe with that.
The other thing that's different about it is when you jump, there's a thing called a jump master. And while in other battle royales, you jump onto the island randomly, and then like your team normally says, "Hey, let's jump here," kind of thing.
Yeah.
But in this one, everyone jumps at the same time.
Oh,
and
wow.
Everyone in your team jumps at the same time. So the jump master gets to pick a spot, and when they jump, everyone else jumps with them, and they all kind of fly down to the same spot, which kind of takes out the whole lone wolf thing, which is kind of cool as well.
Unless you wanted to just go on your own?
I mean, you can jump separately from the jump master. There's a button that you can do that. So like if you wanted to lone wolf it, but like why would you do that? Because they'll like It's a squad-based game. So yeah, it's pretty fun though. I played it for a little bit. Haven't won yet. But then again, like I never won at Fortnite because I played that one like twice and hated it.
Yeah,
and
I did it. I also did it like
yeah, and I
twice,
have technically my account has 6 wins for PUBG, but I only ever played in squads because I only ever found battle royales fun in squads, and I was only alive at the end for 3 of those wins. The other 3, my squad won for me. Now, I lived till the end, okay? I'm not no punk that just died 5 minutes in and then just watched the squad roll out. But I, died a couple minutes, within the last 10 people. Is normally when I would go down in the squads. If
I'm honest, I'd probably be one of the people who dies within the first 5 minutes because I'm just not careful.
I'll be honest, like the first 10 times I played, I was scared to find other people. Like if there were people, I would be like, all right, let's reset, let's get away from this. Yeah. But like I got to the end, I got to the point where like I wasn't afraid of people. I was like, all right, cool, we'll fight. And like if they killed me, they killed me. Steven got freaking upset every time he died. Like I'd be watching him, he'd be like, no, I totally killed you. I'm like, you didn't hit him once. Like what?
Steven's also gonna be here eventually.
Yeah, we keep name dropping. There's a bunch of people that are gonna join us. When we actually get started. Wade, Steven, Will. You can meet them later.
Meet them here on what's it called?
Track 1.
Trap 1.
Trap 1. Yeah, we're gonna call it Trap 1.
Not to be confused with Rogue One.
Not yet. Which was a good movie. Like that was one of the new Star Wars movies I actually liked.
Yes.
But mainly because it fit into the main plot of Star Wars, if that makes sense. They didn't do a lot of like weird non-Star Wars stuff in it.
It started it definitely started like quite a couple of years after the prequels, obviously, because everybody was...
It's about 6... So, Rogue One, time-wise, is only about... The end of Rogue One is only about 20 minutes from the beginning of New Hope.
20 minutes? I thought it was like literally the start of New Hope.
Yeah, it's literally... Well, you gotta think... It takes Darth Vader some time to like get to that point. Like he's probably chasing that shit for 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, but I thought the last like scene where he's like just swiping through everybody, I thought that was him on the actual ship at that point. Oh.
So he's on the Rebel cruiser, but then the escape pod, the Rebel escape ship jumps, and then he's looking out across space at that ship as it flies away, and then he has to chase that ship. So that ship that he chases away from that battle is the one that like R2-D2 and C-3PO are on, and I'm gonna count it as about 20 minutes from that point to Tatooine, because I don't actually know, but it's an educated guess. Also, this podcast will not use the word guesstimation. I freaking hate that word. I hate that word, guesstimation. I'm just not down with it, so we're not gonna use it.
Yeah, if you put it in the... I don't know where we're going to even put... We're going to put on Bandcamp from what I was just saying. But if you put a comment guesstimation, I think Barry will try and fight you. So
I will fight you.
That.
Please don't. If you comment guesstimation, I will fight you. It'll be in Super Smash Brothers, and you will win. But I will fight you.
Oh, okay.
That's a.
Wait, the new one, Ultimate?
I mean, I only play newest video games. I'm not no nerd that plays old video games. Just kidding. I play old video games.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only one I ever played was, I don't know which one it was, but it was on the Wii. Because we have it in my room, and me and my roommates played it.
Oh, that would just be like the
Brawl, maybe.
It was Brawl, but then the one with the Wii U. Wait, was there one with the Wii U?
Yeah, Caleb plays it on the Wii U.
Yeah, so it's like that one. It was just
Super Smash Bros.
Wii or something.
and that plays Link.
Oh wait, no, I actually have one of the songs from it.
Can we play songs?
Well, I'm not gonna play it on here, but it's just I know what it's named based off of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I played Link because Link was good, and I'm actually not terrible with Link. I'm awful with any other character, but I'm not great. I'm not terrible with Link.
Mm.
I just didn't play a lot of like Mario games and Super Smash Brothers growing up. I played a lot of. That's a lie. Back when I had my GameCube, I played a lot of Mario, like Mario Kart and Mario Party and stuff.
Mm.
But then I got an Xbox, like the original Xbox, like the black one.
Dude,
and I played a lot of Battlefield. Sorry, Battlefront, the Star Wars one. I played a whole lot of Battlefront. Then when I got my 360, I played a whole lot of like other shooter games. And then I got a 1. And I mainly play games like Destiny, Battlefield. I'm amazing at Battlefield 5. Not really. I'm either going to go like 21-8 or 2-50. It depends on the day.
My original, my first game console that I ever owned was actually a PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation are dope. I just don't have one because I don't have money. Please send me money.
Yeah, that was the first one, but the only thing I had was like some really old games, like I think. Wait, Duck Hunt, was that on it?
Duck Hunt. I'll be honest. I don't know what game you're talking about.
Duck Hunt, the one. One of the two characters from it are in the Wii U Smash Bros.
Interesting, Joel.
Yeah, it is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. That's literally just the name for it.
Yeah.
So
it's just Super Smash Bros. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. It might actually have just been a GameCube being the first one I ever had. The
GameCube was dope. I love my GameCube. Yeah. I played the heck out of Harry Potter Quidditch. Got really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I got really good at Quidditch. Played all kinds of games on that. I miss my GameCube.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I play Xbox and PC and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Play a lot of shooters. Me and my friends play a whole lot of Overwatch. We're really good. Team win. And the universal sign that I'm actually not that good is the fact that I just told you all that I'm really good. Like, I'm average.
Yeah. I just don't play video games.
Yeah, I need more people to play with in the comments. If you play Xbox, hit me up and we'll play some games together.
I play Minecraft.
Oh yes,
but I haven't played
Minecraft
it. I have not played that since like last year, which is not exactly an easy thing or a difficult thing because last year was like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm. I love Minecraft, but like my thing about Minecraft is like I'll play it for a little bit and then I'll have like, oh, I want to do this, and this is literally like a 2-month project. Yeah, and then after that, I'm like, I never want to. Yeah, I never want to play this game again. Like
I've done so many. So I think I've built one. I started building. I almost finished building one hotel, and then that world got deleted because I had to reset my phone. I had to build another hotel, and that world got deleted because I had to reset my phone again. I've had I broke my phone. That one I broke my phone. I'm just terrible with phones. And then I've been wanting to start a new one just because it's like I got pretty far with it. It's like the first one we got like quite a couple of stories up, but it was really small and like impractical. But the second one, it was just because there was just so much. Oh, the friend that I was doing it with, he was not able to like help me with it for some time, so I just couldn't. I just couldn't do anything while he wasn't there because he was essentially my interior designer, which is actually his major.
Yeah.
My current one, I built a castle wall, and the inside like I cleared it like just out of stone, and then on the inside I cleared out everything, built like my farm and my like house structure and all that stuff, lit it up so that no like creatures can spawn in there.
Yeah.
And I have like all my animals and everything, but like recently I decided that I want to cover the entire ceiling with glass and kind of make it like a dome.
Ooh.
Which is gonna take forever.
That will take quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, wait. You are you using Java version or new 2010 Windows 10?
The newest one.
Newest one.
So I play on both PC and Xbox. I have the version on my Xbox a couple months ago. Maybe not months, maybe years.
Yeah.
Like last year or so, they sent out a update on the Xbox where if you had bought Minecraft on the Xbox, they gave you the free like live version, which is the PC version essentially.
Yeah.
And they gave you the version for free, and you can cross-play. So
Dude.
like I play on both. Like if I'm away from my house, I'll play it on my PC, or my laptop. But if I'm like at my house, on my Xbox, I may play it on my Xbox. Like it just depends on like which one I'm on at the time. So I have a world that I can go across with both.
Yeah, I had Minecraft on my computer, but then, seeing as I'm like a media arts major, and so I have to record a lot of video, I don't exactly have the space to be able to do all that all the time. So I did have to remove it for some time, especially since I wanted to play SimCity for a while.
SimCity was dope.
SimCity was... Okay, so the reason why SimCity didn't work in the latest version is just because, well, there were a lot of reasons, but I feel as if the biggest problem was the fact that they were using a new engine. They were using like, I think it was called the glass box or something.
Interesting. I haven't heard about that one. I know a lot about engines though, because I'm like interested in like tech and stuff.
Yeah.
I know Battlefield and everything uses the Frostbite engine, which is the one that is completely destroyable. I know Bethesda still uses the same engine that they use for like Oblivion, because all the Skyrim games, like all the Elder Scrolls games, are on that one. Which, like, amen, but like they need to update it because like I'm getting tired of my Skyrim files all getting corrupted.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But like.
But like I've never heard about that engine.
Yeah, well, I think that was the visualization, like actual visualization. But then, like the fact that they were putting so much into actually making the city into something a lot more realistic than it was before, pulling it into the Sims games, like. That area of like reality, I feel as if because they were trying to do that, they couldn't work as much on trying to make file sizes big enough so that you could just spread your city around, and regions are like tiny and everything. It's like none of it like worked for a long. It's like you start and then you get really far and then it instantly drops off in like how fun it is because it's almost like how you play clicker games where you start it and you get to a really high point and then all of a sudden if you're playing the wrong type of clicker game, from what I've heard, it's like it instantly drops off. And then you're like, I'm just collecting money at this point.
Divine Clicker.
What? Clicker game?
Yeah.
It's like that cookie clicker game. It's like what's the one that
the one I'm currently playing right now?
Like that one.
Oh, okay.
Which is, what is it?
This is Tap Titans.
Tap Titans. And then there's one that I had that almost everybody had, which is like the one where you like Making It Rain. Make It Rain.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. That one I played a lot in high school because that was when it was out, along with Trivia Crack.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, Trivia Crack was when I was in in A Push, and almost everybody was playing it while we were in class.
And
our professor was just like, I mean, our professor, it's an A Push, an AP class, so it's like a lot of AP professors in our high school are just like, you know, you're at this level, don't really care if you're like on your phone too much, just don't distract. So it's like he would always be just making jokes about everybody was on crack because they were all just playing this game. And it was, oh my goodness, that was a great game. But
yeah, I played Quiz Up.
Quiz Up?
Yeah, and I was like, for a while I was like the number one in the world or something for the Lord of the Rings.
Really?
But that's just because I'm like a nerd.
Yeah.
And played massive amounts of video games in school.
Yeah, I could never do that because I never pay attention to just one topic. It's really bad. I'm like a jack of all trades, except I only get to intermediate level.
Yeah. No. See what would happen is like I would play a bunch of Lord of the Rings quizzes and like destroy people, and then maybe because like I knew what I was doing, and then about halfway through it, I just memorized like responses because it's the same questions. And because like I had played it so many times that I had gone through the same questions like 5 times. Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is the answer to this question. But like, so I could do it with my like brain off. But then I would play someone in a different category, and they would kill me. I'm like, I'm too good for this, and go back and win.
Yeah.
That's the problem with winning.
Once you win, you can't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
You're just stuck in your own bubble. Yeah. Well, that was a lot of speaking and a lot of stuff and a lot of topics, and I don't know if
yeah, so I guess this one we can end a little bit short. Normally I want to go about like 2 hours or so, but
yeah,
you know, we've been talking for a while, and this is the test one.
This is the test.
This is a test of our emergency preparedness systems.
If you or a loved one have been diagnosed
if you or a loved one have been diagnosed with
something
mesothelioma.
Well, actually, not that. Never that.
I can't remember any of those. Like, there's commercials off the top of my head.
Oh,
you may be entitled to financial compensation.
Yes. There was once this commercial that I heard about where it's like, there are always those commercials where it's like, if you or a loved one have like gotten sick or have died, but because of the way it's written, it's like you understand that they just mean you get sick and your loved ones can either get sick or have died.
Yeah.
But like the way that they're written makes it seem as if it's like, if you have gotten sick or died, please call. It's like, well, I can't exactly call when I'm dead.
Yeah. That would be a power move though, if you can call when you're dead.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I'm dead, give me my money.
Speaking of oh my goodness, that's a terrible transition. That's the worst transition in the world.
I mean, not really.
I was gonna transition to the play it at my funeral type of thing.
Oh yeah, no, that was a bad one.
Yeah.
What song are they gonna play at your funeral?
Oh, did you see the song?
Because I feel like if I wanted to like make fun of everybody, I'd play "Staying Alive" at my funeral.
Oh. Ha 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 ha, sing alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd play that one at my funeral just to like mess with people's heads. Cause like I'm already dead, I don't really care.
Yeah. But did you see the sort of video that I just spammed to literally everyone in the world?
The one labeled your favorite song, which is from Through the Fire and Forges, or Through the...
it's Two Steps from Hell.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Yeah,
I would have gotten there eventually.
Yeah, but...
So that one?
Yeah, Emerald Princess is top song on this planet. I will fight somebody. Because...
He's about to fight me.
Yeah, no.
I don't. I mean, it's okay, but
I just don't fight people. But I will
I think-
unfriend you. I
think-
will deeply wound you.
I don't really have a favorite song, like, because I go through music pretty quickly.
Yeah, I usually do, but then I started having like a top 100 favorites of all times, and then I was able to like
No,
retain
I mean, I
some
definitely have like a top 10 songs of all time. I just don't
have like a favorite.
have a favorite.
Yeah.
You know, that could be what we talk about next.
Yeah.
Next week
we'll talk about that.
Next week we'll end our discussion about movies because there'll be more people here, and I kind of want to do this movie list again to see if like everyone can figure it out. But like we've already done that, so we probably won't. But like we'll go through top songs of all time.
Yeah.
And then we'll watch an episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender because that's
like
the greatest
in the middle
TV show.
of the episode.
Yeah, bet. They can't stop me.
Actually, they can.
No, they can't.
Nickelodeon can.
Who gonna stop me? I have it on DVD.
Nickelodeon can.
Nickelodeon can't stop me if I play it on my DVD player.
But if they hear it, they're gonna instantly like delete our channel.
Oh yeah, bet.
Or whatever.
That is
account
true.
Or whatever.
But,
It's Nickelodeon. Okay, let's stop.
Nickelodeon.
Okay, so we're next.
Hashtag
time
hit
we
me up,
talk
Nickelodeon,
about
if you want to sponsor.
top songs.
Yeah,
or
let's
something?
top songs.
Top
We'll talk about that one. And then, like we did in this one, we'll diverge off topic really quickly.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You just talk about whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the most girliest yeah of all time.
Yeah. But
What I meant to say was yes.
hey, it's International.
Hey, it's
Day.
2019.
Yesterday, right?
People can talk how they want.
Yeah, they can. Okay, so
I also have a feeling that next time, like half our D&D crew will be here, so we'll also get to go into some
we'll
D&D talk.
legitimately talk about everything related to
we'll go into some
D&D.
D&D talk.
There's
So,
not going to be anything not related to D&D.
Yeah.
The next episode will be a D&D episode. So if anybody doesn't like D&D, well, you'll end up
Listen,
liking it.
if you don't
now.
like D&D, you are an inferior person. That's a lie.
That is a
I love
lie.
you. You're my favorite.
Usually, people who like D&D are inferior.
You say that, but like
as
D&D is actually like that kind of culture is popular culture now.
I mean, it is now, but it's like it used to be like, oh, the nerds and stuff. Nerd culture is like now becoming the
people still
pop
see
culture.
like when people think of nerd culture, they see, like 70s and 80s like little kids in their basement playing D&D. But what they don't understand is that those kids have taken their culture and put it into popular culture.
Yeah.
So
Vin
popular culture,
Diesel.
popular culture has become nerd culture.
Yes.
Just look at Marvel movies and tell me otherwise.
Just look at hold up. Just look at anime. Anything look at popular culture and how much anime has literally
We'll have a
influenced
conversation
it.
about anime.
Okay, we will
We'll have
talk
a
about
conversation
all
anime
these
next
things.
because like
Yeah. Yeah.
You're talking to the king of anime over here.
Oh, I already have this on my
you have a list of things to talk about. Why
Yeah.
did you pull this up at the beginning?
Because
I was making
you just started.
This whole podcast has been one ad lib thing, and I made up of talking about movies on the go because I was like, this will be fun.
Yeah.
You could have just showed me the list. We could have talked about literally anything. I hate you.
Hey, I told you about this before. How I had a list two or three or a couple of weeks ago.
We'll go through this list because I'm seeing some really good topics in this,
Yeah.
and then some really terrible
It's
ones.
really terrible, but you can always get good topics.
What kind of topic is Facebook? What are we going to talk about on Facebook?
How terrible it is. No. Okay. Wait. Who knows?
Listen.
Yeah. Let's. I don't know. We're
We're gonna go through that list.
We're gonna go.
And we're gonna have fun.
We're gonna destroy the list.
But yeah, hopefully there'll be more people next time.
Yep.
I'm kind of not wanting I don't want this to be a podcast where it's you and me talk to each other the whole time, because that won't be fun for anybody. Not that I don't like talking to you, but we're two boring dudes. So
yes,
I want to get other perspectives.
Two boring dudes. That's the name of the podcast.
Well, hopefully there'll be more than two people.
Yeah.
Because if you name it Two Boring Dudes, now we're limited to two people, and that's no fun.
Hey, it could be 21 pilots. They're not 21 pilots.
And they're not pilots.
Yeah.
See, now I want to do something along the lines of boring dudes as the name of the podcast.
Boring dudes. Somebody's actually kind of intrigued. Okay, are they really boring? Turns out we're not. Or maybe we still are, but whatever.
We could just call ourselves the boring dudes.
Trap 1, the boring dudes.
Trap 1, the boring dudes. Oh,
the boring trap dudes.
And it's a trap because we're boring. And then people listen to us and they're like, I thought this would be good, but we're boring.
Or track, the boring dude track. We'll figure it out.
We really should have figured this, put more thought into the name before the podcast when we were finishing up.
Yeah. That's fine.
Because I have a feeling that that whole first conversation about names for podcasts is none of that will be relevant. Whoever's listening to this is going to be looking at the title of the podcast what the heck? That's not what the name of this podcast is.
Okay. If you listen to it all the way through, the name of the podcast will probably not be what it was.
If you want to be my lover, can I get with my friends? I don't know why I started singing that though. I like singing.
Yeah, who doesn't? Besides people who don't like singing.
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll figure these things out, and that is all we have to say.
We'll hit y'all up. We'll hit y'all up with the next podcast coming to you live from my living room / empty room of my house.
A random empty room in his house.
Yeah, Kim moved out, and we're about to switch up roommates and stuff.
We don't know who Kim is, but it's fine. We will figure that out
later
talk to
Kim.
when
Kim
we
sucks.
talk to him, or talk with him, or talk about him again. So, thank you for listening.
Yeah. Again, you're my favorite person.
Thank you for listening.
Dang it. That was supposed to be the end, Joel. That was supposed to be the end. They were supposed to hear, you're my favorite person, and then that was supposed to be it. And
you never know. I could just cut the end.
You just looked at me, and I was like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And then you spoke, and I was like, dang it.
Okay, well.
Let's try this again. Ready?
Goodbye.
You're my favorite person. Please. Dang it, bye.
Bye.